So a VLOOKUP formula is a way to retrieve data from a table given some values you want to look for. So as an example, here I have a reference table of grocery items and their prices from stores A, B, and C. I wish to purchase these 5 items on the right, and I want the VLOOKUP formula to return store A prices for each of these items. I can use a VLOOKUP to achieve this, so I don't have to manually look for the item myself. So a key thing to note is that when you specify what the reference table is, the very first column of this reference table has to be the column where you're looking up your value. So in this case, the very first column of your reference table, the far left column, has to be the grocery items. So the VLOOKUP formula will essentially take the word milk, scan through the very first column of your reference table and try to find itself. If it finds a match, we can instruct the formula to return any value in that row to the right hand side. So in this case, store A's $3.59. So let's understand the formula. First we type equals VLOOKUP, open bracket. Then the first input or argument is the lookup value, which in this case is the cell containing the word milk. So we select that cell. The second input is the reference table that we're going to look through, and so we select that range, remembering that the first column of this table has to be the lookup column. The third input is the column number you want to return, so the actual lookup column itself is 1, store A is column 2, store B is column 3, and so on. Since we want to return store A's prices, we will enter 2 here. Most of the time, for the fourth input, we will specify false. True is typically used when dealing with approximate numerical values and ranges. So we finish the formula by closing the bracket and hitting enter. We have completed a VLOOKUP formula for the item milk. Let's drag the formula down so the formula is applied to the other items. But look what happens. The reference table shifts down along with the other cells. What we need to do in this case is essentially lock down the reference table, and we do that by going back into the formula and hitting F4 on the cells for the reference table. Now if we drag the formula down, we get the correct results.